Ada Lovelace was born with a curious mind that refused to stay quiet. As a little girl, she looked up at her mother and asked, what if numbers could think on their own? Her mother, Lady Byron, gave a small smile and said, numbers don't think, Ada. They follow rules, like proper English ladies. But Ada only whispered to herself, then maybe one day, I'll teach them how to dream. While other children played, Ada filled her notebooks with strange symbols and sketches of flying machines. Her tutors called her ideas wild, but she insisted that mathematics wasn't cold, it was alive, like music. She believed that numbers could sing if you learned to listen. Years later, at a grand London gathering, Ada met a man who would change her life, Charles Babbage. He was brilliant, eccentric, and obsessed with a strange invention he called the analytical engine. It's a machine that calculates, he told her proudly, a kind of mechanical brain. Ada's eyes widened. A brain made of brass? How marvelous. She studied his sketches and saw something others couldn't. Could it follow patterns, like a weaving loom? She asked. Yes, Babbage replied, the machine reads cards that tell it what to do. Ada smiled. Then it could follow commands, maybe even make music or art one day. Babbage laughed, but he saw the spark in her eyes. She wasn't just fascinated, she understood. In the years that followed, Ada worked tirelessly alongside him. When she translated an Italian paper about the machine, she didn't just rewrite it, she expanded it. She filled it with notes, ideas, and instructions. She described how the engine could be given a sequence of commands, loops, decisions, and steps, what we now call an algorithm. You've gone beyond calculation, Babbage told her in amazement. You've taught my machine how to think. But while Babbage dreamed of engines, Ada dreamed of possibilities. One day, she said, machines will not just calculate numbers. They will compose music, pictures, and follow human thought. Her husband, Lord Lovelace, worried she was consumed by fantasy. Ada, people are talking, he said. You're buried in numbers again. She only smiled. I'm writing a future they can't yet see. In her quiet study, by candlelight, Ada wrote her final notes. The analytical engine weaves algebraic patterns, she wrote softly, just as the jacquard loom weaves flowers and leaves. The imagination is the discovering faculty. Her ink-stained hands trembled, but she kept writing, driven by vision more than time. Years later, Charles Babbage sat alone with her papers. She's gone, he whispered, but look at these instructions. She's mapped the future. His assistant frowned. No one will understand them, sir. Babbage closed the notebook gently. One day they will. She's written the first program for a machine that doesn't yet exist. More than a century later, in a bright modern lab filled with glowing screens, a young engineer held up a fragile notebook. Ada Lovelace, 1843, he said quietly. The first algorithm ever written. His colleague leaned closer. Before computers even existed? The engineer nodded. She saw it before anyone could imagine. She was the first programmer, and the first to dream in code.